Hey guys, Luke McNally from Mass Nutrition and Build My Body. I'm just going to touch on a few of the reported side effects of creatine. When I talk about creatine, I'm talking about creatine monohydrate, which is my preferred creatine. The first one would be bloating and water retention, which is a problem for women because they hear water retention and then they run for the hills from this product, which is not necessary. But the water retention that comes from creatine monohydrate is intracellular, it's inside the muscle, and it's one of the reasons why creatine works, increases muscle volume. Now, where did this come from? I believe it came from a few creatine products that have very, very high amounts of carbohydrates in them, 5 grams of creatine to 70 to 80 grams of sugar. And they call this the insulin spiking system to be able to get creatine into the muscle. Now, if you're going to have 2, 3, 4 serves of this a day and you've got 70 grams of sugar per time going in, of course you're going to end up with probably some bloating and water retention from a massive increase in sugar consumption. So that's where I believe that came from. If you're using a pure, something labelled as a pure creatine monohydrate and you're getting bloating or water retention or some of these other side effects, then you're probably getting a very poor quality one. So the second side effect I'll touch on is kidney damage. People have said because creatine turns to creatinine in the blood, in the body, via the kidneys, that it's causing kidney damage. Now, this isn't true because any time that you take in something, you're generally going to get a byproduct. So ingesting sugar gives us glycogen, ingesting protein gives us amino acids and nitrogen, and ingesting fats gives us fatty acids and ketones. Taking in creatine, the kidneys do convert some to creatinine, so if you do a blood test and you're taking creatine, your creatinine levels will be elevated. This simply means your kidneys are working, which is a good thing. If you were to do a urine analysis after this and found creatine was going through, excreted through the urine and not being broken down into creatine in the blood, then we have a problem. But going through the research, these correlations have never been found. Possibly maybe with people with kidney damage, they would want to avoid anything that avoid anything where the kidneys have to work. So again, loading, loading, I talked about loading in a previous video. We've got the side effects from the massive amount of carbohydrate intake, and we've got the side effects from kidney damage. So thanks very much.